everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tiffany Benson, one part of Team Benson, and today I'm going to actually do like a vlog of majority of my day, so you guys can kind of see what I'm planning out, what kind of things I'm doing, and kind of where my mind is with my garden. So just as a reminder, guys, we have our 10K giveaway, so don't forget to subscribe and also go over to IG and follow Mighty Crop, who is our sponsor. We'll be giving away a $50 gift card, 4-pack of Mighty Crop, and a seed organizer for one of our lucky winners and subscribers to start their garden or expand their garden. So today I wanted to kind of go like a vlog style. I've never like really had like a vlog before, but I want to do that kind of today just to kind of show you guys like where my head's at, because I'm starting to look at my garden as a what's gonna really start thriving for the summer, because it's starting to get hot here a lot quicker than it normally does. I know some of you guys are still in snow, but we were 100 degrees yesterday, guys. It was pretty miserable. And if it's hot this early, that means August is probably going to be hitting like the 118, 120s moving into like September. So I want to start planning for what I need to kind of regrow if things aren't looking so hot, and then also what I need to say, okay, maybe I didn't grow this or I didn't grow enough of that, so I need to start looking at farmers markets, because I only really eat stuff in season and kind of purchase things in season, which is nice because when you're eating organic, that's usually when it's the cheapest price. So let's start kind of looking around. So guys, first things first, I came out to disturbances in my beds, which means probably the rats are back. So I put out some sticky traps. I'll show you guys the ones that I have are these ones right here. I put these out last night and I'm going to put them out again today, and I'm going to try and bait them to see if I can catch those little suckers. Now, we were going so well with not having the rats anymore, but with these heats and just all types of craziness, I think that that's what's really bringing them in again. So I am going to try and protect my garden as much as I can. I am noticing also some sun issues too right here with this squash. It's not looking as healthy as I would like for it to look. And it's also the leaves on this one, the surrounding leaves. Here, I'll get closer. So right here, guys, this is sun skull. So this is actually the leaf getting burned. So what I think I'm gonna do is, this shade cloth isn't as long as that shade cloth, so I think I'm gonna swap those, because the okra could use some more sun and these squash aren't loving as much sun as they're getting. And then I'm also gonna put a shade cloth right up here to go down this way. So that's gonna be one of the tasks for today. Now over here, looking at the health of my okra, these ones are looking pretty good, and these ones are not looking so great. That one got hit over by a rat, so I thought it would be okay. I tried to prop it up, not working, so I'm gonna have to pull that one. And then this one is flowering, but it's flowering really early. And that one is trying to flower and only has 2 leaves. So I don't know how I feel about that. So I'm trying to make early evaluations on my garden, just because if I can do it early, then I can get it replanted early. Now, I did drop some seeds in the ground, but since the rats are kind of digging through my yard, I don't know if they have dug them up or moved them or disturbed them or destroyed the roots or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and start those inside. I want to do a whole video about what I'm starting right now, so I'll probably do that on Saturday. So the last thing I'm going to start kind of evaluating out here is what is going to be coming out soon, like what I can have space for. Now, I've been leaving the row cover off of this because I want the melons to get as much light as they can. So I leave it off of it so it's getting a lot of sun. Right now the collards aren't doing so well. The smaller ones are getting eaten alive, and the bigger ones are fine, but they haven't been growing and they're pretty bitter. So I'm just letting the insects have those for right now, because there's no need to take away food from nature. Even though I'm not eating it, it's not holding up space being there, because I don't have anything for it to be there or anything to take its place, because the melons are going to take up this whole spot. So the way I see it is, you might as well give a little bit back to nature. And my Swiss chard are doing really well, not touched, and my kale are doing really well, not touched. I'll let you guys see those up close. So as you can see, the Swiss chard's doing really well and also putting out new leaves. Same thing with the kale. It's doing really well and putting out new leaves. Now the collards, on the other hand, the small ones are looking pretty tore up, and the big ones, they're kind of looking a little tore up, but they're not really putting out any new leaves. Like, they've been this size for a while now. So I'm letting the bugs kind of have this section. It's no harm, no foul right now. And then I'm just continuing to grow this section and then let the melons grow. Now the other thing that's coming out, guys, is my giant black cherry tomato. It has produced so many cherry tomatoes for me, but it is done and it is rough. So the plan is to have that come out on Monday. So I'm letting the last of those cherry tomatoes turn red, as many as can possible on their turn red, and then I'm going to take it out on Monday. So that's the plan. But I am going to go inside, show you guys a little bit what I did with grocery shopping, and then I'm going to start planning what I need to plant inside to get seeds going, so that there's things to take this place, and to start looking at monsoon season planting. So right now I'm starting to really also look at things that, like, I didn't grow enough of for our family to eat. And people always ask me things about, like, how can you, like, eat organic all the time? And it's because we eat organic in season. So we get things when they're normally at their most, like, abundance at the farmers markets, or even at, like, Whole Foods or Sprouts. And then that way they're a lot cheaper, and then we just buy a lot more of those different things. Now I will say that starting yourself kind of like a little food security cabinet is going to help you be able to do those things, because now, since we have a freezer full of meats and we have like snacks and chips and different things like that that don't go bad, that we already have like in our just food cabinet, then we can afford to buy things when they're on sale in abundance. So I found some cauliflowers that were, it's getting towards the end of what is the end of like cauliflower and broccoli season here in Arizona. So all of these were really cheap. These ones were a little bit small, but I bought a couple of them because the plan is to chop them up with the broccoli that I found too, that was also on sale, and to put them in little freezer bags, so that one, we have portion size, so that it's quicker for me to make full-on dinners, because I love making stir fries with broccoli and cauliflower, or making broccoli and cauliflower bakes. So it's easier for me just to grab out just a little baggie full, which is a perfect portion for us for dinner, throw that in the oven or in the stove from the freezer. And doing that has saved us a lot of money, but also it's made it easy for meal prep. Now the same thing with meats. They had organic chicken thighs on sale at Sprouts. So I bought a big chunk of them, and today I am going to vacuum seal them up in portions. And so that way I'm actually going to vacuum seal them with their herbs and salt and pepper on them and everything like that. So it makes it so much easier just to throw it in the oven once I'm ready to cook dinner. Now the other thing I have to show you that I'm pretty excited about is my garlic braid. Now guys, one, everybody asks me, does it smell? And no, because I posted a picture on IG, and no, it does not. I buy my garlic braids from the AZ Worm Farm, and they have them out, and they're homegrown and all that kind of stuff, so it doesn't have the strong smell to it like if you were to get garlic at like the regular grocery store. I don't know what's the difference, but all I know is that I can have this in my house, and my house doesn't smell like garlic. So this is another thing that I buy in bulk, because I know we're going to use a lot of garlic, one for cooking, and then also for medicinal use too as well, because I will dry one of these garlic heads and make garlic chips for when somebody gets sick, and the garlic chips help with bacteria. So I got them in bulk because it's cheaper to do that way, and I know it's going to be organic garlic with no craziness. Alright guys, so now I have my big thing of seeds, and I have my planter guide in there, and I'm going to go through and see what I can start planting, what I need to replant for like the summer garden, and then also what I can start looking at planting for the monsoon garden. So all of those are getting started indoors, which I will show you guys what I'm doing that, or how I'm doing that on Saturday's video, and what I'm starting, and then what you guys can start growing and stuff like that too as well. So I'm gonna do this, and yeah, we have a lot of freezing that needs to happen in the kitchen too as well. But thanks for joining me on my day. I just wanted to kind of bring you guys around and kind of see where my mindset is at this time and how I'm kind of preserving and making sure that things are gonna be good for my family. So I hope you guys are always planning out your gardens, always planning out your food preservation and all those different things, and enjoying your days. So until next time, grow yourselves a garden, because even a small space can provide you with tons of food. Bye guys.